everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to the start of another week. And you join us for the grand finale of our Vietnam special. There's buttons being pressed. We haven't even started yet. Just the grand finale of our Vietnam special. And we shall end it in spectacular style. Right near this, we're starting off in a place called Vinh, the birthplace of, well, Ho Chi Minh. Then we're going to head north to Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. And we're going to finish at a place called, wait for it, Noi Bai, I think, Victor Charlie India. But that's not all. You see, friends, once we get there, we're going to change over to some amphibious aircraft and race across the waters without taking off as we ramble out to Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that has been masterfully created and crafted by Jeppesen 2001. He's built a bar, amongst other things, very on the Top Gear theme of, you know. And that Discord is in my scenery. That scenery is in the Discord. It's under the announcements page if you haven't already grabbed it. It's a very small sized add-on, but it adds a lot of cool stuff in it. It's like 35 megabytes. So ramble over to Discord, you'll grab it there, ! Discord, and just ramble into where you see announcements. You can download it directly from there. So how is everyone? How was your weekend? I was absolutely flat out. The rig has now been installed, and I put out a video so you can see the crack. The telly is installed, and right, very fancy. The remote control that used to power that telly now powers that telly, and the new remote that came for that telly powers the... Very confusing. Anyway, you need to have one thing plugged out and the other one plugged in, and then you turn... Right, I mean, it's grand and all. I mean, you get used to it, but it just takes a bit of time, you see. But yeah, man, the CL60 yoke, unbelievable bit of kit. I was playing around with that. Had my dad in it, had Two Tone Jr. in it, had Mrs. Two Tone in it. They all love it. And the Bravo just connected that up and away it went. Not a bother at all, so it wasn't. But what else did I do? Oh yeah, oh jeez. I updated me BIOS. Right, not mine now. The BIOS on Iceman, on the gaming PC. Just in case, you know, I was getting nervous that, well, so I updated it and said a couple of prayers. I got one kind of sudden crash and everything turned off earlier on. No blue screens, nothing in the event viewer, but hopefully now, touch wood, that's the end of that. And what else, friends? I have the latest and greatest. The DLS swapper got an update, and well, you can update the DLSS version of your sim, but you can also do so with the frame gen. So I've turned it on, and let's see how the devil behaves. We're in uncharted territories. There is a new update, I think, coming out at the end of this week. So we'll see how that one goes, do you know? But what else? Yeah, this Vietnam special, like we did this back in 2020, and well, doing it this time around in the new sim, it's been quite incredible. Just seeing the difference of the scenery, and of course some of the new aircraft we get to mess around in as well. We will be starting another Monday night adventure soon enough. It won't be next week, probably be the week after. It's still very much in the planning stages. And do you know, what else? And Mr. Two-Tone has a remote to control Murph, right? It's Mrs. Two-Tone's birthday today. Thank you all for the birthday wishes on our Discord. She was terribly happy, and she made dinner. And you might say now, Jesus, you see, lads, if I was left to make dinner, I'm naughty, because I'll just pay someone to make it and bring it to the house. You see, it's always takeaways stuff. And speaking of takeaways, had a takeaway Sunday. Still not right. Wasn't well at all. And but anyway, we're getting better. I was going to say we're getting back. We're getting better. So yeah. How is everyone? How was your weekend? What did you get up to? Was there flyage? Was there the general messing around, you know? Weekend went pretty fast. The good news is, friends, Ireland is on the short final for a long weekend where you have a bank holiday Monday. Saint Barbara, Jesus. News fan will tell us. We have a bank holiday coming up, so that means there will be streams on Sunday and Monday. Oh yes, going to stream the bejesus out of it. Bridie. No, it's not Bridget. It's the St. Bridget. Listen, they were supposed to give it to everyone for COVID, and then they found, oh, hang on, St. Bridget, right? There's a St. Murphy as well. Was I telling you that? St. Bridget's Day, that's the one, right? But anyway, what else did I get up to? I've been messing around, right? Trying to get the DC3 up and running and behaving itself. And, well, the only way I can get things to work is actually bring over the 2020 version of the DC3. However, I've now encountered a bit of an issue. You know the DC6, the way like the internal animations are quite slow. It's like they're running off 2 FPS or something. It's the same with the DC3. Everything works and it flies really well. But yes, I've basically told the Sim, stop streaming me the DC3 and I put in the older one. Which means it works. It's just the internal animations aren't great. So I'll have to see how that one works. The Duxworth mod seems to work fine on the 2024 version. It does, but there's other bits it doesn't work with. Mainly liveries. I'm getting nothing but purple liveries. So if you drag the 2020 version in, it does work. It's just shockingly slow inside the cockpit. Your frame rate is perfect. It's just the animation of like the controls and the dials. That's where the bit of head scratching comes into it. But yeah, I was saying that as well. The CL60, the yoke. I started off with a yoke years and years ago. The first kind of flight sim peripheral. Well, technically it was a joystick, but then I got a yoke. I had the Cytec Pro Flight. How was your father, right? And it didn't even turn 90. Like it turned 45 degrees or something. That's all. And that's what I used to do all my flying with. And well, after that, then I picked up a Cessna yoke. Remember the Cessna stuff from Cytec? That was really good. And then I went off to joystick land, and I've been using a joystick ever since, for the last kind of 6 years or so. And jumping back in with a yoke, I tell you, you have way more control with it. As in, using a yoke, it's easier to fly, but there's an awful lot of getting used to it. A lot, because you're no longer just kind of moving stuff, you got to push the stuff in. And with that yoke, it's what you'd find in the real aircraft. When it comes to the trim and all the forces, the shakes, the rattles, it is absolutely brilliant. Pricey bit of kit though, but excellent. If you're going to take your flight sim direction that way, I should have really started off with the job that was to mount said yoke onto the rig. Will this camera work? Highly unlikely that it will. Oh, it will. So on that screen there, looking down, right, it's sitting on the rig. And on the rig, you can see, well, you have the Bravo slightly off to an angle, and then you have the yoke, right? But there's no holes in the gadget to hold it. So we had to mount it onto a bit of wood. So my dad was involved. Sort this, he says. I had one job, and the job I had to do was to, countersink the screws that'll put the wood onto the platform and then mount the yoke on top of the wood. You see? I don't do manual labour. I'm not good at it. There's a reason I don't do these things. So what I thought I was doing by countersinking it, well, I actually just drilled straight down. I put too much... straight through. So, people suggest, Murph, you should try this, or you should do this thing, And you mentioned, like, friggin' kitchens all day. Right? I can't do manual labour at all. It doesn't exist. It doesn't work, lads. I'm the fella who stands in the corner holding a pint going, Jesus, then you should be doing it that way. That's my role, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. But yes, so that's. You consider yourself up to date. BIOS update, rig fully installed. Messing around with planes, messing around with flight routes. Had a dodgy takeaway. The missus' birthday today. What else? There has to be something else. Did I get anything else or do anything else? Just I can't remember now. No, I think that's it. We're up to speed. Brilliant. It was a weekend. Usually I stream on a Sunday. And, I didn't get around to it this weekend. I was terribly busy. Terribly busy. I had to go out and help my dad move a tree after the storm. A couple of trees blew down. And my dad's 70... Jesus, how old? He's 75 in like a month or 2 months. 75. And I drove in on Saturday after the shopping. And here he is up on a ladder. And he has the ladder tied to the tree so the ladder doesn't fall. And there he is up on the top of it with a saw. The man defies danger. But anyway, so I had to kind of fix that up, And I got my man card stamped. Got a couple of splinters and dirtied my jeans. that was enough. I got my man card stamped. It was brilliant. But anyway, we're here for flying tonight, lads. Do you know, a bit of diddly idle is required. And we'll ramble in here into the chat. Welcome everyone in. Very happy Monday. CP65. Good to see you, man. Viper Strike is in the chat. Welcome in. Took the X Cup over Maryland. Ooh, nice. Chalks is in the house. How are you, Chalks? Night Zep is here. Happy Monday. SK Sun, you're very welcome aboard. Vacuum is in the house. Lead Ballooner. Cracking open tune that. Did you like it? Airlock Doc is here. Happy Monday, peoples. Let's enjoy some flyage. Brilliant. Hope you're well. Black Eyes Gabe, we have a Black Eyes Gabe. He says, happy beginning of the week, folks. Hope everyone stayed safe after the breezy weather we had the weekend and no serious damage was done. Did you ever see that like the wind, lads? Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Liptorius, good evening. Naughty Gnome is here. Welcome in, man. Who else came in the door? Eamon 1973 says hello from my workplace. Hello, Eamon. You're looking well. Toto 2495 is here. Kev, it's almost the weekend. That's the spirit, Kev. Shovel Shoes shuffles in. AJH John. I'm in work till 1 a.m. You're in work till 1 a.m. Eamon, who did you annoy? Max Stallion is here. He says, Murph, happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend apart from being hit with the storm. Hope all is well. And hello to all the fireflies in chat. Good to see you, Max Stallion. 98 Vulcan is here. Good evening all from a sunny Gosford in Australia. Air conditioner day, expecting 37 degrees. Jeez, we've nothing like that here. It friggin' snowed and everything after the storm. We had snow on the ground on Saturday morning. The weather was nuts. But anyway, Weebles, good evening. Happy Monday. Hope you're all doing fantastic. And a very happy birthday to Mrs. Two-Tone. Weebles, thank you very much indeed. Mac Vision is here. Welcome aboard. Spitfire RAF 100. You're very welcome in. Speaking of Spitfires, I almost got the sounds working. Almost. But then I broke something else. Good news is Flying Iron are working on it. Right, so they'll get that sorted very soon. Tarnish Mossman, good to see you. Two Dogs is here. Bell Bro. Welcome aboard. You're looking well. Muse Fan is here. I feel the need for speed. How is his mad jokes is? Happy Monday. Good to see you, Muse. Hope all is well. Super Ty says, hope the missus didn't dent your skull in much. Not at all. Oh, is this the little version? Wait, what? Razzie is here. Good to see you. Schutz is in the house. Good morning, Vietnam. This is not a test. This is rock and roll. Good to see you. I need to cough. You know, I can mute myself. Over there, Jesus. I've no mute button over there, and I had to cough. First, well, I don't usually cough. I'm usually very good. I don't burp, fart, or cough, you know, on stream. I'm very, you know, Murphy has good etiquette. That's what they call it. Or manners, you know. But over there, oh shit, it's anyone's guess now what could happen. The sounds could be coming or going. You wouldn't know, lads. You just wouldn't know. But anyway, who else came in there? Mr. Dan, hello. Welcome in. AZ Blue Line is here. 37 months. Where has that time gone? Thank you very, very much indeed for your support. B. Carlo, happy Monday. Who else come in? Sun Jammer, good to see you. How's the Skoda for sleeping in then? It is, you know. Hope we're all doing well. Flying on Flight Sim 24, the first time in 3 weeks on a new AMD 9800 X3D. Very fancy. And 64 gigs of rather RAM. Beautiful. Old Veteran is here. Tier 2, 49 months. Old Veteran 965, thank you very, very much indeed, Scott. Great to see you. So much greatness for oh so long. Right? Quaggy, good to see you. Muttley is here. Happy Monday. Old Veteran says, Murph, so this being the missus' birthday, what did you do? Listen. I'm what you'd like to call a ninja romantic. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, we'll go with that. Right. When you last suspected.
Hello there.
Usually when you last expected to. All is well. We were up early and presents arrived on time. The young fella got the birthday cards. We knew what was happening. Little gift, you know. It was very good. We wanted to go out the weekend, but the weather was crap. We wanted to go out on Sunday. You know, just go for a walk and go for a bite to eat somewhere. But sure, the weather was absolutely horrendous. So we'll probably do that later in the week or at the weekend. Do you know? Let's see what happens. Who else came in the door? Heisenberg, 3 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers. Who else came in there now? Jesus. Super Tie is on 50 streams. Jesus. Without a Euro stream shagging it. You see, I'd stream on a Sunday when you're in bed, you see. Chaz Babylon is here. Good to see you, Chaz. Quaggy gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Quaggy, that's insane support. Thank you very, very much indeed. And lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub, but thanks to Quaggy UK, do be sure to say thank you. Insane support, man. Right, over here, look, Stroger, good to see you. Bell Bro, welcome in. Yeah, the scenery's over on Discord. You'll catch it out there, Bell Bro. Fierce Wolf is here, looking fierce. Yeah, and Wolfie. Sunjammer, another 5 streams of watching chaos. Chaos? Right. Now, we're over here. We don't... Oh, wait. We won't get fooled by little. Right, the song. Crying Zonda, good to see you. Tarnish Mossman, 3 streams in a row. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Strap21, hola. 777 is here, 7 in a row, watching with the wonderful wife who is recovering well after surgery on Friday. We would like to thank you all for the well wishes. Great to see you, and we're delighted that she's feeling better. Fornax is here, 29 months with a tier 1 sub. Thank you very, very much indeed, Fornax. Lads, the support tonight, you're very kind. Jesus. MV is here. Welcome aboard. Who else came in the door there? Peter is here. Yeah, Peter. Good to see you, man. Watching the stream while beating 24 into submission, developing Squamish style scenery. It's getting very close. Excellent news, Kev. Fornax says, going to Vietnam in 5 days for 3 weeks. No way. Loads of pictures, Fornax. Loads of them. Wickled Lumberjacks is here. I was rushing home from the grocery store to make it in time for the flight, but then I remembered the intro was going to take an hour and a half. What? No, it doesn't. Minutes. We're up to 6, is it? Last time I heard these, about 6 minutes, you know. Nighthawk, good to see you. Jesus, there's more buttons. Balut is here. 43 months, Balut. Thank you very, very much indeed, man. Jesus, lads. Using my new headphones for the first time, says CP65. How does it sound now? Jesus. Right, right. Control yourself now. It sounds lovely, doesn't it? I should get this close all the time. I sound like I'm not as dear, you know. I sound like that other fella. Just do a whole load of do you know? That microphone is shockingly close, isn't it? Where are we now? We're over here, look. P.S. Mirandai. Hello there. You're looking well. A remote control that powers Murph. It looks like a frying pan. Right? I saw your video about the thing in the rig. Thank you, P.S. Mirandai. Yeah, it's just, I'm testing it to see how angles and sound and lighting and all this kind of jazz is, but I can tell you it's a lot of fun. It really, really is. I got the new swapper, nice enhancement so far. Next week, DLSS 4 update is dropping. Indeed it is. Krabby1, good to see you. Enable, disable CEC to change the remote control functionality. I'll need to look into that, yes. You could have had it catered. I need to teach you how to do it right. Catered. We're in Ireland. We don't do things like that. But yes, where are we at? We're over here, look. Petrolhead, good to see you. Evening, gentlemen's and women's. Hello, Petrolhead. You're looking well. I've known how to cook proper dinners since the age of 13. They taught us in school. They taught you in school how to make dinner. Jesus. That was a good school. Retriever Neil was wet and windy. Indeed. Wait, no, the weather was wet and windy. Yes. Vulcanage happened for me over the weekend. The Vulcan is incredible. It really is. But anyway, we're over here now, look. We've all to make these crosses out of straw now. Oh, is that what they are? I nearly said the Starter Bridget. That's what they are. Right. Grant. We're getting there now. Also joined Ali's heli flight. Brilliant fun. There goes my Saturday afternoons. Right, do you know? Crafty Tigers is here. Good to see you, man. Dougal McTavish, the chairman, has rumbled in. Good to see you, Dougal. Naughty Gnome says, video on the rig was really good. Great angles on the rig showing what it does. Well, thank you very much. Naughty Gnome, there's one of those in your future. Now, I'm just saying. It's not going to happen overnight. But a man of your needs will need one of those. Or come over to Murph Manor. You can have a shot of it. Come down to the house. Bring tea. I'll boil it. I'll boil the kettle. What can go wrong? Murph and Power Tools. No. Absolutely not. Any sort of manual labour whatsoever, lads. Danger. Right? I also did an awful lot of cable tidying, although you can't particularly see it. Can you see from here, maybe? Does this one work? No, it doesn't. Well, it kind of does. I have a whole load of wires here, but they need to stay loose, right? And the reason why they have to stay loose is because, well, the rig moves, you see. So I can't really cable tidy them divils. but I will sort it out some which way. And then I'm using a different camera, right? I got one of these a while ago. I now have a few of them. They're the Insta360 camera, right? And this one is, I think this one is called the C2 look, right? Now, this thing, covered in dust, this thing is the absolute job altogether. Look, you can open up the little, the eyepiece. It's called the Insta360 C2. Right, they're about $140, or you can get the fancy one that lives up there. That's on a gimbal, right? So the thing follows your face and all this sort of stuff. They're a 4K camera. Now it's 4K 30, but by Jove, these are excellent. They're really, really good. I must, for the next time we're doing Gear Up, we're not doing a Gear Up this week. I might do it next week, and the stream might just be a walk around the man cave. And I'll use some of these cameras to show you the quality of them. They're absolutely brilliant, lads. And they're a small as. I was going to get a GoPro, you see. So I used one of these on the ground looking up at the rig, right? And considering how bad the lighting is, it still picked it up quite well. So they're an Insta360 C2. Highly, highly recommend if you're into cameras. Web camera or just a camera for your room or whatever. They work off USB. They're excellent. So yeah, I might do that. Might do that next Wednesday week. Do you know, just for the crack. But anyway, where is this now? I relate to what Murphy went through. That's why that is why I hire it out. Got tired of being the middleman. Right? Genius. Absolutely genius. Now, how many of Murphy's were consumed during the process? Many. Murph is the power tool. Brilliant. My birthday tomorrow, but I'm slightly older. Photos by Kev. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Did you make it down to Circle K for the flowers? Do you see Gibbo? Gibbo's not even here, and yet he's here. No, I didn't. I didn't get flowers at all. I get given in trouble. Oh, you bought flowers from a garage. But listen, lads, them flowers came out of the same ground that the ones in Tesco or the florist came from. Florist. The botany shop. The place that sells flowers, you know. Grow your own flowers. Mad Muse. What type of flight simulator peripheral did the missus get for her birthday? Oh, Jesus, then. Rad Baron is here. Survived the Friday storm. I don't mean... Eowyn. The flying was brilliant on Friday. We did our Father Ted special thanks to Adam, and it was great crack now. Great crack. Corsair Slayer, good to see you, man. You're very welcome in. Garbar is here. Soaring AJ. AJH, man, you're looking well. Who else come in? DeBlaze is here. Stick Hello Figure, there. Good to see you. Who else come in now? Graham is in the house. How are you, Graham? B. Carlos says, did Murph put the new TV in the new kitchen? Shh, let's not mention kitchen. Phantom Diablo, a week of peace. The missus is away with the mother-in-law. Are you working or do you have the week off? Idle Cutoff is here. Cambridge calling. Congrats on the DIY stamp probationary period. Yeah, 6 weeks. Thank you very much indeed. Hello from Tipperary. We lost a wheelie bin and a fence. Jesus, Dougal. Did you find it? Or is it proper lost? No, you don't understand. They stole them. Wait. Zybok Doc is here calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Hope you're keeping well. Who else come in the door here now? Look. Wombat is here. Good man, Wombat. Wombat, did you get sorted with the profile thingamajig? Hopefully you did. Right now, let me see. It's been a while since I remember, says Mr. Dan. We're grand. Third attempt at a group flight. Fingers crossed, Dougal. Absolutely. Harden up. Good to see you. Morning from Australia. Hello from Tipperary. You're looking well. Toombs is here. Moved my sub from YouTube to Twitch. Well, thank you very much. Welcome in. Gunho Guy, good morning. Discord wouldn't link to my YouTube. Oh, would it not? If that ever happens, just drop me a DM. I think I can manually do it. Cold Nebo, thank you very much indeed. 39 months, you absolute ledge. Audio Technica, the ATH M40s sounds good enough. Brilliant, right? Doing your Liam Neeson voice there. ASMR stream, brilliant. Airman 2023 reporting in. Oh, come here, waiting to tell you, right? So, on adverts.ie, this is going back now a while ago. Do you remember the movie Spitfire Paddy? Remember I told you about Spitfire Paddy? Well, anyway, they went off and they made a film about it, right? And they built a replica Spitfire. Now, they built the fuselage. Do you know, so I had the main fuselage and the wings, but like this is not airworthy. It's not even the original parts, but they built it off blueprints. They got it as close as they could. It doesn't include a cockpit. It's just the shell. Now, there is a cockpit in it, but there's no dials or there's no panel. There's nothing. And there's no engine, right? Anyway, this thing went up for sale on adverts a couple of years ago for about, I want to say €10,000, right? Because it was a movie prop and full size now, right? And It looks like a Spitfire Mark 9. I mean, looking at the thing, it's identical, but it's hollow, right? Anyway, some divil, you gotta love Ireland, some divil went out and bought it, and he repainted it in an Irish Air Corps livery, which the Air Corps never flew the Mark 9s, but that's not important. He went out, he bought it, he painted it, and it's now for sale for, get this, €45,000. I mean, what? How does one... That's genius. Scalping of the highest order, but genius. Yeah, I'm going to buy this thing. I'm going to drop a paint in it and then, quadruple me profit. The man should be in government. But anyway, thought that was good crack. Graham says, the Monday night series has really opened my eyes to GA flying. Oh, nice, man, nice. There's loads of airliner stuff and they're awesome. But the GA stuff in this sim, incredible. Don't tempt me, Murph, says Naughty Gnome. I'll be on the plane before you know it. End up in Belfast again. Brilliant. Flipper Alloy is here. Good to see you. Didn't think of that one. Motoring is a brilliant excuse for cable. Motion rig is a brilliant excuse for cable management. Yes, brilliant. How do you secure them to a clamp to hold it? No, so it's on a plate and they're drilled in, right? But the yoke had to go onto its own little platform. Very, very confusing, and I left it to those who are able to do things like that. Pretty much anyone but me. But yes, Paul Vaughan is here. Good to see you, Paul. How about a weekend, Mr. Teuton's new kitchen? Actually got camera up for your room. Wait, behave, matron. Jesus. Paul says, I asked ChatGPT a very important question. Here's the answer. A Boeing 737 MAX can hold approximately 147,000 standard cans of Guinness if packed efficiently in the cabin space. Brilliant. Right, over here now. It didn't work, Wombat. Really? Balls. 1 minute and 7 seconds. Oh, we're on fire. Come on, Black Ice Cape, you're counting. One Fly Air is here. Good to see you. Is that a Cessna twin engine? It is. It's beautiful. 30 seconds into the intro. Oh, you're doing well, lads. Brilliant. It was a 12-minute intro before Murphy even woke up. Wait, what? Old Coot is here. Good afternoon. Gar Gaming. Just got the power internet back after the storm, so a better way to celebrate than watching Murph. Now just waiting for the water to come back. Oh, Jesus. Murph, can you email us when it's time to fly? Out here in the suburbs. Good to see you. All right, I'll go fast now. Flying Tris is here. Good evening. Don't know how long I'll be here. Power's been on and off all day. Oh, Jesus, really? Right, hang on now. This will literally take 13 seconds. Hello to everyone on YouTube, by the way. Creo, good to see you. Spiner, Paul, how are you, Paul? Northland Air is here. Mrs. TPHI 17, happy Monday. Dave Cleary, you're a legend, Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Uniform Goose, hello, Goose. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the man, myth, and legend himself, Jeppesen 2001, has ventured in from the realm with news saying, good evening, one and all. Hope you had a great flight and good luck to those that are going to race later. We are all counting on you. Brilliant. Good to see you, Jeppesen. Benjamin is here. Visualize, welcome in. Johnny Shue is here. William G, music and gaming. A very good evening. Hope you're well. Marty K, good evening to you. Who else come in the door there now? Johnny Shue, welcome aboard. Practically Geek, my dude, you're very welcome in. Creo, again. Bridget, oh yeah. Mr. Anderson, good to see you. Mystic LC, Murph, totally random question. On ETS2, I've joined Firefly and it wants me to download the Truckee app, but I can't because I'm streaming the game through GeForce on Xbox. Doesn't matter. It might matter, yes. Mystic, leave that with me. I don't know, can we do like a manual jiggery pokery? Leave that with me. Question, TAA or DLSS, or is there any visual difference? TAA is always going to give you sharper resolution. DLSS is not bad, especially with the latest update. So, I don't know what I have mine running on now. We'll check it out though. Right, over here. Angels15, good to see you. Lost Trucker, good to see you. Pilot in Microsoft Simulator 2024. Welcome aboard. Who's this now? Flivver Videos. Is it? Yeah, it is. Flivver Videos. No, Flivver Videos. Greetings from finally warm Florida. Hello from Tipperary. Look at you in Florida in the lovely weather. Simon Pert is here. Who is that moon walking on the screen? Who is the moon or the man? Jerry Armstrong, good evening. Now, lads, who was given out? That literally took 7 seconds. He does go on. Wait, what? Cyrus T is here. Good to see you, Cyrus. Drew Bannon, 3 months, my dude. Thank you very much indeed. Whack-a-mo came in the door. How are you, Whack-a-mo? Who else came in the door here now? Is there a window cleaner around with a large ladder? My Cessna Caravan cockpit glass is filthy. Right. Right, now, stop the clock. What was that? All the giving out and moaning. 7 minutes. Right. Why didn't that light turn off? Turn off. Oh, Mother of Jesus. The light didn't turn off. That means we're having technical difficulties. Please hold. Is that it? Why is that on battery mode? Oh, wait. Do I have the devil turned off? Oh, wait. It came on. Ah, brilliant. Power source adapter. Why does it say that now? I've aged 10 years. What? Now he looks 27. Ah, did you see what it did, Cyrus? Brilliant. Kev Sim Corner is here. Welcome in. Daddy Plump, welcome aboard. Who else came in the door? Airwolf is here. Just made it, though Murph already was halfway through already. Right, now, quick. We'll come over here, look. Jesus, that was a bit slow loading up. And so here's the thing, right? Where did I put that gadget? Oh, yeah. No. Right now. Where did I put that gadget? Right now, it's not important, but right, it's not important anyway. So do you know what I did? Right, I went out and I bought.
Dougal, have you been drinking? I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad idiot.
I went out and I bought a gadget it was to be a HDMI splitter. It was a HDMI splitter, right? And the idea of this gadget was I was going to have a button I can press that would either put the sim on this screen or put it on that screen. Anyway, it didn't work. So I've now realised, well, I can actually run it out of the streaming PC through the capture card, and now we have it. Genius. So I just wanted to kind of pause there and explain the level of my genius as I now turn on things like the landing rate monitor and also Join FS. And good man Tarnish, we'll get up and running now. Right, so quick, me settings, lads, me settings. What am I running? Online display mode, anti-aliasing. So I'm using DLAA. Is that good, bad, or indifferent? Ultra performance, balanced, quality, auto. DLLA. Is that good? I think that's all right. We'll go with DLLA for the crack, lads, and we'll see what happens, right? If it's horrendously crap, sure, we'll worry about it now in a moment, right? This is the Cessna 404 Titan. Really nice. Murph, can you do a quick rundown on the autopilot? We will. 12 FPS and 18 gigs of RAM. Something not right there. DLAA is native res without the upscaling. Well, you see, I'm in 4K, so that would make sense, right? Or would it? Would it? No? Yes, no, certainly so. Right, we're going to show you this now. Navigraph. We're starting off down here. We will fly 150 nautical miles at a heading of 05 degrees up to Hanoi. And once we get to Hanoi, we're going to turn right for 57 miles and a heading of 117. And then we're going to start up a thing over in Halong Bay, right? Change to TAA for no ghosting. But then I'm not using DLSS, and I think the whole point of this stuff was it was going to pull back completely on the ghosting, or at least the ghosting should now be working a little bit better. We'll see how the performance is. We're testing this. It looks a little bit janky, and I can actually see a teeny tiny bit of ghosting. So yeah, bit of volume. I'm getting 73 FPS here. Now it's down to 50. Oh, that's interesting. Look. Interesting. Surprising flying the Seatar on the flight. It does 180. Oh, the Seastar. We'll be doing that later on. Yeah, so the DLSS mod should be... it should remove a lot of the ghosting. Which I think it is, lads, to be fair. I think it is, right? There's Wicked Lumberjack sitting here beside us. Ghosting usually appears on the things like dials and props and all that sort of jazz. You know what I mean? DLSS with quality is the way the ghost is visualized. Okay. Not true frames. Correct and right. Right, let's put it back onto... let's go quality. Quality is in. We're going to save that. Resume. And, right, FPS. Don't mind this for... Because it says it's in the... What does it say? I'm not even getting FPS, right? Thanks, NVIDIA. We'll open up the old Microsoft one. 77 frames. Oh yeah, that's smoother. That's way smoother. Okay, we'll go with that. Also, lads, as long as I've had this plane, I did not realise, right? I didn't realise you can actually open up the emergency exit. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Look, you can open up the kind of window door thingy. Actually, it's not only brilliant, great for ventilation, so it is. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant. Now, anyway, that's our machine. I'm going to get rid of that thing up in the top. We don't need to see that. The sim is working. That's all we need to know about. Right, so before we get going, friends, well, I need to jump out of the plane almost immediately to remove before flight. So, chocks away. And, well, what else do we have? Let us run around the wing. And we're going to remove the engine intake and also the pedo. And I think we can open up all this, can't we? Look, how very fancy. Look at the beautiful ample storage we have in our Titan. And we've even more in here, even though it's the same area. Beautiful. Go ahead and close that now. Oh, Jesus, look, I didn't close them. Wait now, how do we close that? Ah, balls. How do we lock this, lads? How do we... Are they actually closed or are they open? I'm all nervous now. They don't look terribly closed, do they? One of these things doesn't look like the other. Ah, Jesus. Hang on. Oh no, they're all like that. We're all right. You know, the other side is like that as well, look. Seems a bit Irish, doesn't it? Let's pretend they're closed. It'll be fine anyway. Sure, listen. What a beautiful machine this is. So, yeah, the Cessna 404. These all came from the 401, or the Cessna 400 range. 401, 404, 414, Chancellor. I mean, they all come back to this machine here, right? Brilliant. That's where the cans of Guinness go to. Yeah, 100%. Now, the autopilot on this, we will have a look at it. I'm going to leave this little window door open here for the moment. It shouldn't hit. And we're going to start off at the beginning, friends, because down here we have a master battery switch. Battery on. That didn't want to seem to do anything, although we do have lights on, so we'll go with that. Alternators can come on here for the crack. Jesus, Murph batteries. Anti-collision lights and nav lights can come on. Come on down here to the fuel. Right main, left main, and we shall open the prop, increase the mixture, and open our throttle here. And what else do we want to do? We have some lights here as well. We can turn on our fuel booster pumps. Mag switch is coming on. Prime the right side. There we go. And push to test. Lights are working. Beautiful. I will say clear prop. And let's give this an out blast, shall we? Oh, yes. Alright, we got a good start on the right. Keep the RPM in and around 1,000. Lower the mixture. And we continue on now on the left side. Mags on. Fuel boosters on. Prime the left side, please. There you go. Barry Seal in Vietnam. Great machine, isn't it? Good to see ailerons. How are you, mate? The website is a disaster. Yeah. Oh, flight somewhere. Disaster. Right. Boosters are on. Clear prop. We got a good start on that engine. Not terribly loud, but sure, listen. Close that and lock it. Beautiful. Right, quick check on our stuff here. So, primer, go ahead and get rid of you. Booster pumps can come off. Mags are already on. Generators, well, alternators are on. All our lights what we need are on. Avionics bus can come on. Get a little cabin cooler on here as well. Now, what do we have here? Autopilot master switch. We'll worry about the autopilot in a moment, but we have some mode switches. Effectively, you have your autopilot master switch, and that'll put in your flight director. All right. And what we'll do, we're going to turn our heading indicator to the aircraft's heading, right? And what we're going to do in here, see the trim is trying to hunt. Activate the flight director. Now we can go autopilot on or heading mode. So we can engage the heading mode. And I'm almost certain if we start turning this devil, should do this. I think the servos work on the ground. If not, we'll do it in the air. No, that's not doing that. Heading? No.
Hello there.
I can't see now if them lights are working.
Oh, Jesus.
It's very hard to read those. Leave that off for the moment. Wait till we get in the air. That's the handiest. What else do we need? Oxygen. Shouldn't need it. We've plenty of oxygen on board if needs be. We have our GNS 530 units. A 530 and a 430. Coming over this side of the parish, we can see we have some cabin air. Leave them alone for the moment. A fancy Bendix King weather radar. And we can power up our transponder as well. Gonna hit the B key and the D key. Looking good. So when it comes to like altitude hold, basically you have what's called an attitude hold. Radar altitude gadget. Well, we'll set this to 1500. And let's see what happens, right? You don't see me enjoying FS. I have to turn it on, Tarnish. Now, give it a moment to see us. It'll be wonderful. I hope you're all buttoned down for the storm over there. We have another storm hitting us again, stupid thing. Anyone know when Sim Update will officially be released? Not sure. Not sure. Tired from all the trucking. Brilliant. Slightly used aircraft. Indeed. Time and weather, lads. Why is that open? Time and weather. Live weather. Time 1528 local. 1528 local. Alright. Now, our flight plan should be red. That's interesting that's already in there. Is it? No. No, it's not. Right, so we better put in our flight plan. So, go ahead and activate this. Our starting location, VVVH. VV... Oh, we can type here. Can we? No. VVVH. VVVH. Enter. Next. First up is V. Why won't that work, Diff? That should work. We should be just able to click on this and then we can put in our flight plan, but it doesn't want to play. VVNB. VVNB. Enter. And our last spot, VVCI. VVCI. Excellent choice. That is our flight plan. And we're looking good. Our CDI is on GPS. That's what we want. Screen here is terribly dark. What do we have here? Flight time. Density, altitude. Not really there. That's okay. We'll squawk VF4 for the crack. Turn that gadget on. And I think we're good. I think we're good. Right, lads. Off the brakes. Lots of flaps coming in. Don't run over someone. But sure, listen, if they were standing there, taxi lights are on. Brakes are working. Shouldn't need the pitot heat. Shouldn't. And let's see what happens, right? So I think it's runway 35. That's where we're going. Jeez, the amount of people here. Look at that beautiful goose. How is the goose in 24? I haven't flown it yet. Time and weather 1538. 1538. Right, bit of oomph here. There we go. Onto the taxiway. There's a wild wombat over there. Alright, now we can kind of see the autopilot in the shadow. So quick look in here. So we're on nav. There be heading. So there's heading mode, but you won't fly into heading mode. Well, that's okay. We'll have altitude and then we'll be using what's called attitude mode, right? So disconnect. We'll worry about that now in a moment. While we're here, go ahead and get these lights out. We have set a notch of flaps. We're set for takeoff and approach. And let's ramble out. Once you trim it out, it flies nicely. Sweet. Alright, easy does it now. Just wish the Goose had some modern avionics to it. Why don't you have 6 knots of flaps? Oh, we got an MB339 here. Wombat is in it. Beautiful. The Freakitricoli livery. say it fast enough, people say, Jesus, Murph can speak Italian. Brilliant. Okay, onto the active. Walking, talking, squawking. Our fancy avionics are reading the runway, as they should in the real world. Got ourselves lined up, y'all. Turn our heading to runway heading. Plan here is, lads, we're going to take off, fly the runway heading, and circle around to the left. Are we ready? Mixture full. Props are looking good. Hold the brakes. Throw the old trim down a bit. Okay, we're looking good. Walking, talking, and we're squawking. Let's go flying. Alright. Takeoff power set. Airspeed alive.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good buddy. Neumann, thank you very much indeed. Coming up on 80 knots, we're going to rotate here at around 90. Yepsy daisy. Positive rate of climb. Gear coming up, tap the toe brakes. Keep the nose up. This thing hand flies terribly well. Bring those flaps in, speed is now up at 120. There goes Wombat, booting it. Alright, get our trim sorted. Easy now. Nice climb out. Easy. Couple of starters. Behave yourself, simulator. There'll be friggin' murder in the camp. How's our trim looking? Trim looking good. Zoom these guys out. Alright, alright. Coming up on 1,000 feet. Okay, manifold pressure back to about 30 RPM. There's a very fine line where we bring it, but we're not cruising, so we're going to keep it up at around, about 2,700. And start a nice turn to our left. Beautiful machine, lads, isn't it? Right, what we're going to do now, friends, retract the landing lights. I think the wind pushes them in anyway, but we'll see what happens. Right, lads, if you're currently flying along, if you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. Join FS pilots, press 3. And if you're here just watching because it's Monday, and let's be honest, there was nothing else on the telly, well, friends, you press number 4. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2000 Zulu time, right here. This thing is screaming. Beautiful. 29 on the PC, 3 on Join FS, 2 on the console. Nice. Maverick Mike, good to see you. Stevie is here. Hello from Tenerife. Hello from Tipperary. Good to see you, man. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. So autopilot, we're going to talk to this unit now, right? So let's get our heading to heading mode. And our altitude, well, we're going a little bit high. Let's nose down here to bring it back down to 4,000 feet, right? And, well, let's have a look at this. We're going to come down to the autopilot master switch, turn it on. We're going to select heading mode, all right? And here is where we adjust our attitude, yeah? So we're going to roll this divel down. And once we reach the assigned altitude that we want, we have to manually hit Alt. And that'll hold your altitude, yeah? So we're descending here 500 feet a minute, and we're just going to bring it down to 4,000 feet. Once it hits 4,000, we're going to hit the Alt key on the autopilot unit, your mode selector, for altitude, and that should hold. Engage. She'll drop a little bit below, but then it'll climb back up. So that's looking good. So it'll start stabilizing now in and around 4,000 feet. Now we're going to do a left turn over to 090 degrees, or due east, roughly there, and our aircraft will start now banking to the left. Hank, welcome in. So which direction for a good altitude? So we're going to head east for the moment. We're going to pick up the airport. Airport's just out our left window here, look. Well, it should be. There it is there. So we're cruising here. We're going to adjust our engine now in a moment. So we're going to bring our manifold pressure up to 30. But we're going to bring our RPM back much, much lower. Into the next green range there, around 1800 on the RPM. And let's keep an eye on things here. We can also reduce out some of the, mixture. Little bit. All right, we're looking good. So what we're looking for here now, according to our GPS, we want to pick up this magenta line. So we're going to have to turn our heading to intercept it. So where our magenta line is here, well, it's actually to the north. So we're going to put in a new course. Heading is going to be a direct 360 degrees due north. Hank says the wife finally went to bed. Welcome in. So as we start turning here, we're going to engage nav mode. Now nav mode is armed, so it should automatically pick it up once we get close to that magenta line. 20 on the floor, what's this? 20 on the floor, 16 gigs of RAM, 15 in the air. Mr. Dan, are you running the sim on prefer maximum performance? Now, on our HSI, we can see where our route is going to be. So for us, we're going to fly this direction at the moment because we want this yellow line to intercept and make one perfectly straight arrow, yeah? So we want this to be one straight line because our nav mode is taken over. So the aircraft is going to start rolling to the right until this straightens up. And then it's going to put us on a heading of about 5 degrees. Bearing in mind, if there's wind there, it'll aim off. Now, I think this stuff works as well. It does. So we need to go nav mode. Would that be right? Select source is going to be nav 1. Which means if you look at what our heading is doing, we need to be going roughly to 5 degrees. Perfecto. Our autopilot is set up. Our engine is purring nicely. Dial this back to 30 inches of manifold pressure. Our fuel flow is fairly lively. What's that, 18 pounds an hour per engine? So 36 pounds, is that right? Usually it's gallons, isn't it? Plenty of temp on our EGT. This will be affected. This is the exhaust gas temperature. And what else do we have? Cylinder head temperatures are good. Oil pressure is good on both sides, and is oil temperature. Here's our fuel quantity and our airspeed. So we're looking good. Gibbo Ireland is here. Good to see you, Gibbo. My dude. Gibbo, you have to come down and try the rig. It works without VR. We're going to engage our prop sync button just down here to the left of the yoke. And that should keep the RPM balanced between both engines. Beautiful. Now, a speed of about 180 knots. What's that going to do? Let's see. If we go back one click. So we can see distance and also an ETA. So it's given us 49 minutes to get to Hanoi. Now, look, we can increase our power for sure. We've plenty of headroom here. So why don't we do that, lads? Let's increase. We're at 30 inches. Let's go to 30. It's going to max out at 32. So let's go 32. And the RPM, well, I'd be inclined to bring that up a smidgen. Roughly there. And that would appear to be more efficient for the engine looking at it. Loads of pressure in there. EGT looks okay. And our speed is going to get up to baby 190. Nice. I'm going the wrong way? No, we're going the right way. We're going the right way. All is well in the realm. So we're going to be heading out over the coast. Look, this is beautiful. I can't get over just how good that scenery has been this time round. Oh, look at that out the window. It's been incredible, hasn't it? Jesus, lads. This DLSS 4, look how friggin' sharp that is. That's as good as friggin' TAA, isn't it? Look. Isn't it savage? Gibbo, there's a new DLSS 4 update thingy. You need to grab it. It'll change your life forever. Look how sharp it is. If you're on YouTube, you'll absolutely see the sharpness. It'll be just like, Jesus, lads, look at how sharp this is. There's a plane flying with no one in it. Who's in that? The monastery. There's Quasi-Archer, look. There's your man shooting guns and everything. Control yourself, will you? Daka. DLSS 4 was a massive improvement, yeah. Let me see. Sillar says, I can barely keep up in the DA42. We're doing 190 indicated. We're fairly booting it. This is a great plane, lads. Tremendous power in this thing. Looking good back there, lads. How are the frames now that we're airborne? I should look at that. 95 frames. And that's before I do any of the jiggery pokery that this thing will do, look. Right now. Oh look, that doesn't seem to work anymore. Interesting. This used to give you a huge FPS. What you call it? Yeah, look, it doesn't work. Interesting. What's everyone's level of terrain level of detail? I've dropped mine back to about 380. The 404 is a turbo, so mixture is more for fuel flow than actual mixture. Yeah. I like this aircraft. Yeah, it's very good. So with the DLSS swapper gadget, I think it automatically closes when you turn on the sim. Oh, that is there. So you have the options here, right? So here's the DLS swapper, right? And in here, for DLSS, it's using 310, but also this new option for DLS frame gen. Because I have frame gen turned on. This stuff down here, this is more for, whatchamacallit? AMD and all that jazz. FSR, that's all that stuff. Does it show X-Plane on this? No? Wait now, what's that? Oh, that's the beta. I don't see X-Plane in this, because it does have stuff for Vulcan. You could use that. It's like a free 414 without the download times. It's very, very good. Airwolf is testing 400 now with DLSS. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Looking at a new laptop for working. It has a 4070 in it. Makes me wonder how hot it'll get. Especially in your neck of the woods, Scott. Daddy Plum says, it's nice and sharp, but the screen tearing is wild. Well, you're not going to see it much here when it comes to analog gauges. You will see it, I suppose, here. But it's, I mean, look at it. What about frequency changes? Well, that's pretty good, look. Usually you get all sorts of ghosts in there. That's pretty good, lads. No, I'm liking it. Things are crispy. Looks epic. But Gibbo, you gotta download it, man. It's freaking huge. I can't keep account of me FPS anymore, but that's okay. I'm really impressed with this, lads. This has been a huge uplift. The sim is running smoothly. Like, look at this. That's butter smooth and extremely sharp. Ah, Jesus, lads, this is fantastic. Stupid LOD. Your man is still shooting. That TBM needs a bit of work. Look how sharp that is. I can't get over that look. That's amazing, isn't it? Lost some why my game is running like a dog. Got latency of 300, like. Mr. Dan, something isn't working there. Alright, let's continue on. Initial testing is good to see. DLSS 4 is fantastic. Glad to see the 339 is okay. Yeah, 339 seems to be fine, yeah. Still has flaps down while you're doing 205 knots. Oh yeah, that thing, like, Wombat's struggling to stay low at this speed. New DLSS is nuts, says Nathaniel. Yeah, yeah. You have a 5090? No, so I have a 4090, but it'll work on any of the 4000 series cards. DLSS 4 doesn't work on the 3080s, I'm afraid. Are the old third-party planes compatible with the new sim, says Lowpox? Some of them are. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Like, there's still a lot of the Microsoft aircraft, the likes of the Condor. I want to fly the Condor in an upcoming Monday night series, and I can't select it. Bit of a pain. And the Caranada stuff every now and again, well, sometimes they download and sometimes, you know, they don't. DJ Seamus, good to see you. So it all kind of depends, really. Oh, look, that's Dougal with Join FS turned on. Man, Dougal. It looks like a friggin' biplane. That's hilarious. Like, my CPU temperatures are 67 degrees, 64, 67. GPU is around 54. I updated my BIOS as well, lads. So if we look at the performance, right, every core has activity, and we knew the Flight Sim 2024 does this. All cores have activity, and the clock speed, it's going to be anywhere from kind of 4.2 to maybe 5.1, depending on what the need is. Yeah. Its base, that's a 1390 or 13900K. Its base speed is 3, but it can boost to like 5.2 or something. I can overclock that, I just haven't bothered. If we look at the processes, so the CPU is running at 57%. This is really good. Memory. Now, I have a ridiculous amount of RAM. I have 128 gigs of RAM. And it's using 30% of that. The GPU. Now, I'd rather see this utilization a lot higher. It is using 15 gigs out of the 24 gigs supplied, which is actually better. This usually runs at around 19 to 20 gigs. So again, this is DLSS doing its stuff right. Which is good. Are you running DDR5? Yeah, they're DDR5. Yeah. It's DDR5 RAM. But the speed is a little bit lower, only because there's 4 sticks. Crafty says, I am looking into getting a desktop, but honest, I don't understand the differences. But is Intel better than AMD for CPU? You're in the rabbit hole there. Like, I mean, so far, on paper, the AMD, the 9800 X3D is a very capable card, and the sim plays very nice with X3D. It plays nice with it. In saying that, I've never had an issue with the Intel stuff. You know? Hey, Mud Dog is here. Good to see you. Like, I think when it goes to graphics cards, yeah, friggin' Nvidia they're very, very good. That 1590 is expensive though. It's too expensive. And I'm trying to think to myself, is it going to justify an upgrade to get roughly 15%? You know what I mean? For that for $2,000? And I say $2,000, it's going to be more than $2,000. Dougal says, my GPU load is only around 36. Should I increase settings? Not really, Dougal. Like, okay, ideally you want to have your GPU running faster than anything else. That wants to be up around 80 to 100%. Ideally, because I mean, that's your graphics unit. You want that to do all the heavy lifting. However, if you're getting good performance, leave it be. Because you'll tweak a setting and next thing you'll change an aircraft and that aircraft won't do the same. It'll be a headache, you know? No point if you already have a current gen GPU, says Little Trader. Maybe not. How do I turn on the autopilot on this aircraft? Shuts, you have a switch down here, center panel, autopilot master switch. Turn that on. Then you have a mode selector. Flight director, autopilot, nav 1 or 2, heading, nav, your back course, altitude, VOR or localizer, and then you have glide slope and go around. What are these actually? Nose. Oh, that's aileron, that's rudder, is it? Alright, okay. Gear. You know, that's all working fine. It's fine, it's working great. SciTech panel working reasonably well. Nice. Stuart Snape is here, good to see you. Many thanks, I shall pass it on. 30% over the 4090. Still rocking a 1060, says Lowpox. Jesus. Might be 2k, but you can sell your 4090 for 1k. You could. But again, like, Mr. Allsafe, good to see you. I don't know, lads. I'm looking into it because, like, it's not just for me, right? I can't just replace the GPU. I got to replace the GPU, the CPU. The friggin' cooler needs to be changed because, well, let's face it, that thing could potentially be vaporized. And then you're looking at the motherboard because I need that 16-pin adapter. Like, it's not just a clean GPU out, GPU in. If I'm doing it, I'm doing it right. I have a 4090. I don't see a real reason to upgrade. Can even run AI imaging locally without problems. Yeah. I think my PSU is good. Like, it's a 1250. But yeah, you probably want to replace, like, it's a completely new PC. And, like, the only way I can do it, this PC that I have, this is no good for being a streaming PC because there's literally no room for PCI slots. That means I can't fit capture cards into that thing. My streaming PC, that has a 3080 Ti. That's more than capable for streaming, and I've plenty of headroom. I have 2 capture cards in that. You know what I mean? So I'll probably if I'm going to do something, I'll sell that and then, you know, buy another one. That'd be the idea. Any particular reason you're running DLSS instead of TAA? It's better performance, Chaz, especially when it comes to multiplayer. If you were just single pilot, you know, you don't have much installed, you're just doing airliner stuff, TAA, you're laughing. No bother at all. Is that the spiel you gave the wife? Did it sound convincing, did it? No, but that's like, that would be rendered somewhat useless because I can't use it as a streaming PC. Ideally, in an ideal world, that would become a streaming PC. The current streaming PC goes to Two-Tone Junior, and then I just get a new rig. But the new rig is going to be, well, let's face it, it's going to be 6,000 or 7,000 euros. Do we really want to do that? Consort, doing it right now, dude. Scary, right? That's the price of what that sort of a rig would cost. 6 or 7. It's the price of a second-hand car, lads. You know? Picked up Sane Tensions yesterday. Now you have Murph in your cockpit. Oh dear, miss, you're all safe. Oh dear. And to be honest, when you think of that much of an upgrade for 15%, Murph, how do you get the flight info onto the GNS? On over here, make sure you're on the nav page and use the outer knob and just rotate it back once. That'll give you this information here. The 530, this is a great bit of kit. I've used this in the real world. These are highly capable bits of equipment. And they have a lot of fancy stuff in here as well. I mean, they can feature NextRad as well. You have a terrain. We have ADS-B on this aircraft we can turn on. So if we want to turn ADS-B on, Now we're going to get a whole lot of traffic alerts. See all the aircraft after popping up there? That's showing me all the multiplayer aircraft, right? But you can see all the warnings we're getting here now, look. Why isn't the range working? So we'll turn off the old ADSB. What else do we have here? Next page. Oh, turn that off. Next page then is just your GPS status stuff. This is all working title. It's incredible stuff. Right, so we'll go back down to the main page here. And we'll zoom out a bit. This page... Oh, look, this isn't working. Why aren't you working there, Chief? Did we find a bug? Ooh, we found a bug, lads. Interesting. You just said in real life, how long have you been streaming flight sims and what's your background behind that? I'm streaming flight sims since 2018. I really got into it in 2020 with this new sim. But I've flown a heap of aircraft over the years. Why aren't we on our heading anymore? Where's my flight plan gone? Okay, so that shags this completely. Okay, this is buggy as hell, lads. Why is this now? Okay, the digital readout is shagged.
Can I get a refund?
Leave it on OBS, but shouldn't have to have it on OBS. This is grand because we're tuned to GPS and we are in the right direction. This is slightly off though. We shouldn't be 3.5 miles off the magenta line. Like, that just shouldn't be correct. So that means I need to turn...
They've done studies, you know.
Unless it's simulating...
60% of the time, it works every time.
Unless it's simulating... you're on direct to VNBB. Yeah. Which should be a heading of 005 depending on the wind. Yeah. Now, because this is simulated. What's it called? Drift. Drift is there. Yeah. So you can actually get inaccuracies with a GPS, and this is modelled in some well, Mercantile will model it. So no, we're okay. That drift will start coming back in. This bottom unit is shagged. That's what's wrong. That's why we're having an issue. But anyway, other settings you have in the trusty L530, right? Go to the next page. There's all your waypoint information. You get its position, what approaches are there, the elevation, and we have menus in here, right? Next page, you can see what runways, the length of the runway, the type of runway, yeah? And you can zoom out on this page here as well. If you want to give yourself an overview of the area, if there's waypoints to and from. Yeah, no, I can't zoom out on the other one, airlock. It's shagged. The 430 is shagged. Next page here, see all our frequencies. We can also look at our different approaches. So, like, all of this is shown on the screen. Real handy. And again, we can go in here, we can load this approach or select a different approach. Yeah. What else do we have here now? What runway are we going for? If there's a transition for that arrival. That's departure, so that's your SID. Region, the position, the nearest VOR to it. So if we wanted to go to VOR navigation, that VOR station is 2 nautical miles away from it. So the VIN VOR, or it could be the MI17 is there. Facility, so there's an NDB up that neck of the woods as well. There's the VIN VOR. This should give us a frequency, should it not? Position frequency. Yeah, 113.1, right? So if I go into become 113.1, 113.1. So this has gone into our VLOC, and already now we can see a distance. We're 64 nautical miles away. It's on the radial of 006. And if I change from GPS, right? Watch this. We're going to go on to VLOC. And if we should have gyro drift here. If we turn, let me see, this guy to exactly that heading, and then we go heading mode, the aircraft is going to bank left, and this is now going to keep us following the VOR station. Maverick says, Murph, do you want to buy my GNS? I have one here beside me. I've never been able to plug it in. I actually have a real SimGear GNS 530. But friends, the problem with this unit is, oh wait, I can mount that on the rig. I don't have a screen. I don't have that PC won't output to any more monitors, you know, so I can't add it even if I wanted it, which is a shame. Oh jeez, but I could put it on the rig for sure. Right, so we're now following a VOR. It doesn't do any weather on it. Facility, position, what's the last one? User waypoint if we want. Alright. So that's the waypoint page, right? And we're looking good so far. Next up, we have some other stuff we can play with in here. Go to the next page, your auxiliary stuff. You can actually put in a lot of information, right? Is that a call for a new rig? HDMI to USB adapter, it won't do it, lads. Because I have 3 monitors and a capture card, Windows just has a moment. Thanks for being my sane intentions first officer today. Mag's in, not at all. Right, so fuel planning. We can go into fuel planning. And point to point, you can show your current, also your fuel flow. Or you can ask it, look, how much fuel am I going to have, you know, when I get to this location? Now, why is that radial there? Why are we moving away from that station? I bet you that's behind us. So that's what you can do with your fuel. Next page. No, get that out of there. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Present position. No. Get with that. Get with that. Present position to... I'm raging that isn't working. VVNB. Fuel on board. So what have we got on board, right? So let's say 8 and 8 is 16 pounds, right? So pounds by 100, that's 800 and 800. We got 1,600 pounds. Will it do 1,600 pounds? It might do. Right? Yeah, no, that's right. Our fuel flow is... Jesus. I can't even see that. Okay, about 16. About 16, right? Bad Boy Boggins, thank you very much indeed for 5 months, man. Good to see you. Right, so we're saying fuel flow is 16. Fuel flow. Is it litres or pounds? Let's call it 16. And our ground speed, oh Jesus, about 191. Call it 190. So this is going to give us some stuff. Is that right? 119 range. Range? Okay, that's not right. Reserve is going to give us endurance is 100. Right, that's all wrong. 190 knots. So I've done something wrong here. Right. 0, 0, 1, 6, 0. That looks better. We got a range of 1,900 nautical miles. Fuel on board will be 154. We'll have a reserve then of around 10 minutes. Endurance is like 10 hours, but like 10 minutes would it be? Something like that. Anyway, clear all that, clear all that. Can we exit that? Right, trip planning. Then we have our density, altitude, and our winds. Trip planning, much the same. You'll put in your current location to where you're going. what time you're departing at, the date may or may not be important, and your ground speed. It'll then give you an idea. And look at this, it'll even read in sunrise or sunset. Look, this is all default. This is all free stuff you can play around with, yeah? Density, altitude, and our winds. Get in there. So your current altitude, current airspeed, the barrow, density, altitude, so it's reading it, but that's miles off, and then winds. What else do we have on the auxiliary page? None of these work. These are coming. Checklist, timers, all that jazz. We can set up all our units, the backlight, the nearest airport criteria. So if you only wanted to select a certain airport, this is where you do it. So you say, hey, look, just show me, don't show me a certain type of airport. Runway surface, any. No, we can change that. Do you want water only? Do you want hard or soft or hard only? So when you talk to your unit, you'll say, hey, what's the nearest airport? Do you know the way like your GPS settings in your car? You can say, well, put me on toll roads or don't put me on toll roads. It's the same sort of idea, yeah? Same sort of idea. SBAS. Now this I haven't a clue. What's S? Is that to do with traffic? SBAS GNS 530. I don't even know what that is. SBAS. Is it to do with flight planning? Flight Sim Builder just enhanced their 530. You can hot swap buttons. Oh, nice. Hey, Rambog Mortis here. Good to see you, Rambog. Welcome in, man. What's SBAS? I don't even know what SBAS is, lads. Replacing. I need to do a bit of study on that. I don't know what they are. It looks like they're options for how the GPS unit works. Looks interesting. Right, come back down here to nav mode. Right, we've gone off the course because, well, we want to go by VOR. We're moving away from the Divil, so I probably, well, 006. That's strange the way it's moved me away from it, isn't it? Put it back on GPS. GPS mode should flag up here. Nav mode, and we're on GPS. And let's just make sure we're going the right way. Flight plan. We'll do a direct to. Yeah, she's working. 18 minutes out. 3 weeks not playing Flight Sim, then I get the other mess. What's happening, Dan? You're in a hoop. Tanner says, Murph, when you say the name tags are coming, I did say they're coming, yes. When, I don't know, but they are coming. This thing can fly from Canada to Shannon. This aircraft? No way. Satellite-based augmentation system. Thank you, Visualize. Okay, so that's basically us able to tell the GPS what signals to go for and what information to give us, yeah? In the absolute mother of all layman's terms, that's kind of what it does. Satellite-based augmentation system, they're a key part of aviation navigation systems that improve the accuracy and the reliability of a GPS signal. SBAS is essential for safety-critical applications like aviation. Okay, gotcha. Barely getting 20 FPS. DLSS makes no difference. Absolute lag fest. Dan, there's something just not right there. Like, when you installed everything, did you do like memory tests and lag and graphics and all that jazz? Also, when you're testing out Microsoft Flight Sim, delete every other shader cache that you had. Remove all your shader caches. Make sure your GPU is updated again. What else do you need to do? And just make sure that it's not being it's not getting pulled by any other resource. Been playing with all games this week. They've been fine and last week, but not working there now. Try a reboot. Verify the VOR NDB if you're worried over your map reading capability. There is an NDB up that neck of the woods, isn't there? Is there an ADF up the road? We're hardly that lucky in Vietnam, are we? .116.1. 116. Hang on now. 116.1. So that's going to be closer. That's way closer. Alright, get us over this way. Now, this little fella just needs to align and then we'll straighten it up again. So the other one it was giving us was about 2 or 3 miles short of the airport. This one seems to be right beside it. Hit nav source to VLOC. Funny enough, I didn't have to do that and she still did it. That was weird, wasn't it? Very strange. We're getting it on this screen here though. Effectively, when this little divil moves in, once this green box goes into the center of that green arrow, we're bang on. Because this is mimicking what this is doing. Yeah? So this yellow marker, that's going to start coming closer and closer and closer and closer. And then I'll change my heading to reflect where that wants to be. So if I turn this gadget, look. So if I keep flying this way, well, it's wrong because I'm going to leave the marker out there, yeah? So once this captures, I'll be turning my heading to meet this. What are the range markers on these again? Are these 5 miles or 10 miles? I think they're 5 miles. So if I'm looking at this, well, I'm about 2 miles. Yeah? Now we're getting close because this plane very capable. She's fast, isn't it? Next leg is a good deal shorter though. So we're getting closer, getting closer. In-flight service for the airline is brilliant. Just had a cup of tea and a slice of brack. Brown brack. Lovely. Yeah, they're coming in fairly close now. Let's reduce this manifold pressure a little bit. We're looking good, we're looking good. Jeez, look at the scenery, look. Isn't that super? Oh wait, hang on. For a second there I thought we lost our multiplayer aircraft. We didn't, they're still there. There you are, lads, looking brilliant. Got an A400 with us, nice. Okay, she's getting closer. So for this to work, I need to turn my heading bug into that exact line, yeah? When we get there. I do like a good fruit loaf. Mr. Chippy is here, good to see you. Played at the Seastar today. I can start it, fly it, but that Honeywell might as well be Gaelic. Oh, Jesus. They're 5 miles? Okay. Your description said speed 160? Uh-oh. Did I say 160? Rubbish. I need to immediately edit that where I said that word. Alright, turn it there, Betsy. Turn it there. We're slightly off, but it's alright. Alright. I saw but resisted buying a cappuccino cake today. A cappuccino cake? Jesus. This is incredible. I gotta say, lads, I'm friggin' loving the sharpness of it all. Isn't it great? It's absolutely brilliant. So, it doesn't say anything about the speed. Do you use shaders? I use NVIDIA filters. And they look terribly, terribly nice. 4,500 FPS in the loading screen. See, Mr. Dan? Things are going the right direction. Right, we'll do one of these now. And, well, One of those. Oh, it's terribly nice. Jesus, lads. Now, what was I doing? I was doing one of these. Yes. Oh, Jesus, my head's gone completely off. Right. There's a runway dead ahead. Roughly. This direction. And, well, let's see what we can do. The frames are back in the building. Wait, what? Dan, is it working? Dan! Dan! Muse, that video you put up on Discord was hilarious. Oh, look, that's where it should be. Look, that's where everyone else is flying. Jesus. The 339 works. It does. It works very well. Very well. Can't wait to fly the Mirage. Mr. Chippy, right? Dan! Brilliant. I can't wait to fly the Mirage on Wednesday. Mr. Dan, did it work? Rule of thumb, always add at least 30 knots to Murph's speeds. Yeah, accurate. Oh, yeah. You know, all working. There you go. There you go. 'Twas a simple restart needed, and everything was all well in the realm. Back on the GPS there now for a minute. Heading off. Nav. Right now. Machine, you're drunk. There you go. Brilliant. Alright, we're doing well. Okay, so runway VVNB, Hanoi. That's where we're going, lads. VVNB. Open the airport. Runway for landing is going to be on the 11s. We can go left or right. I would say we'll go on the right. Although, we're not going into the terminal, so we're going to go on the left. 1-1 left, lads. That's what we're going to do. Therefore, I want to get over to this side. So we shall move with our gadget. Heading 330 degrees. Heading mode engaged. And roll us across. Brilliant. In off the red. Drives a Lexus, the Japanese Mercedes. How is he so fast? Is a sim rate, is a CPU, is it just a Murph, right? Ah, lads, it looks friggin' brilliant. This DLSS4 is a friggin' game changer, isn't it? Who else is using it? Phantom's using it. Brilliant. Yeah, it's really good. How do I DLSS 4? You need to grab the latest version of the DLSS swapper, and then you can just grab it. Naughty no, nope. TAA 55 FPS. Sweet. Want to try the beta, but don't want to lose group flights. In saying that, airlock, the lads were testing it the other night, and it seemed to work. Really is a game changer. Everything is fluent and looks awesome. Yeah. You see, you wonder what Microsoft kind of holding out until like the hardware was made more efficient as well. You know what I mean? New NVIDIA driver on Thursday. Well, we're supposed to, yeah. VR is also butterly smooth, even on the ground with lots of detail. Haven't tried VR yet. I need to try VR with this at some stage. As I said, like it's getting to fly. I want to fly in the rig. Using that rig is just so much fun. Real fun. Okay, so the airport will be up here somewhere. Just giving ourselves a bit of a wide berth getting into it. This is a really nice plane to fly, isn't it? 'Tis only gorgeous. The monastery says, I used DLSS4 with VR yesterday and instruments were finally readable. Nice. So Murph, could you stream it to us? Which, the rig? I don't know, will it be streamed? I think it would be streamable. It would be streamable. I'd have to change my audio though. Now, if you watch the YouTube video, it might be alright. Because I can put the chat on my iPad. It'll be a little bit slower, but like I can definitely do it, but this is more, you know. I've access to all my buttons over here. Over there, I don't have access to anything. It's just me. Do you know what I mean? But I'll figure out a way. When there's a will, there's a way. But like, it's deadly, right? Because when you're flying along and you turn, like you're getting thrown to, like it's unbelievable. You can have a copy of my Squamish stall scenery if you want to break your neck in a motion rig. 100% Kev, I'd love to give it a shot. I need a bigger office. I need a bigger office. Alright, straighten up there, Merv. He has access to all his buttons, but they don't want to see him. Someone on AvSim says the new driver should allow DLSS4 to be injected into any DLSS2 app. We need to see it before we kind of believe it. I'll drop you a DM. Thank you very much, Photos by Kev. I'd love to try it out, dude. Like Wednesday, what are we showing off on Wednesday? We have the what did I say we're even doing on Wednesday? So we are checking out the new Miltech simulations, the M2K with the Mirage 2000. The Boris Audio Works with the 737. I'll also take out the new Orbex plane, the Avenger, the TBF Avenger, and we're going to check out Sky Simulations DC9. I bought it. It cost me €60, and you're going to hear all about it. I don't know if if this GNS 530 is the same, but go back to the question you asked earlier. The real-world version has a 5 nautical mile deflection when outside 30 miles of your airport. It will swap through when inside this range to 1 and then 3. Ah. New driver proper due end of this week. Yeah. The Boris, that Boris is a machine. Yeah. Oh, Dougal, he does incredible work. Dr. DM Kev, thank you very much indeed. Cheers, man. So we're still tipping along in January. We're nearly at the end of the month. We have another... How many more streams in January do we have? Calendar. So we have 1, 2, 3 more streams left in January, lads. And then we're going to be kickstarting February with a blast because we got Sunday and Monday for streaming. Kev, thank you very much. Right, there's our airport. So, autopilot off. Let's get those landing lights on. And let's see what this machine is going to do for a landing. So, manifold pressure, bring her back. RPM, up the hill. Oh, this hand flies so terribly well. It's so very fluid. Don't forget to reset your barrel, lads. We're on live weather. Easy. We're here for the moment. It's quite okay, Mr. Dan. Proud to say I pushed Boris Audio right from his first release with the Torque Sim sound pack. Dude certainly has talent. He is amazing. Right. 1-1 left is what we're going for, lads. Now, can I turn off that gear warning? No. Alright, prop sync off. We're going a little bit fast. So let's drop the power, hold the nose up. We're going to climb a little bit here. Meanwhile, our passengers are roaring and puking at the same time. 160. 150. Gear coming down. Alright. Alright. Watch your speed. Gear coming down. Gear is down. Unlocked. Notch of flaps. Bit of Toby on here. Oh, Jesus. Bit of Toby. The runway. Start turn in. Start dropping off that altitude as well. It's a great machine. Jesus, it's a great plane. Carenado, lads. It's very, very good. It's one of the better ones in the sim, isn't it? Our radar altitude is shagged. That doesn't work at all now. Oh wait, it does. We're at 2,000 feet. Oh, that's hundreds. Ah, Jesus. Okay, so give me a... I should get an altitude alert at 200 feet if I've done this right. Okay. Alright, turn and final. Little bit slow. Easy now. Finally found some Gorilla Tape that holds me Toby to the monitor. Nice. Phoenix, it's the Cessna 404. This is the default one that comes with Flight Sim 24. It's really good, man. If you know the 414, you're going to be relatively at home at this. I mean, they're... you know, the 414 obviously is newer than this in the real world. Alright, more flaps into it. Keep an eye on that speed. Approach, we want to do about 110. Here's the outer marker. Flaps are set. We're looking good, lads. We're looking good. Watch your speed. Let's go. I know the 310. Yeah, 310 is nice as well. 310 is beautiful. Beautiful. Ah, Mr. Dan, I'm delighted for you. Flaps are full. Jeez, we're going in with full flaps. No wonder we're slow.
Hey, good morning.
Easy now. Alright, quick check. So, prop full, mixture full. Altitude just dropped under 1,000 feet. Broski Plays, thank you for the sub, man. Welcome in. Easy now. We're doing 80 odd knots over the ground. Did you see the guy land his Navion with only the nose wheel? Really? They don't make them like they used to. Jeez, the scenery. Absolutely stunning. By the way, lads, you need a special freeware scenery for the race tonight. It's available over on Discord. !Discord. Then ramble over to the announcements page and you'll find it in there. Where did the shader cache move to with the new driver? Cold Nebo. I'm not sure what you mean. The shader cache shouldn't have moved. Here's the inner marker. I wonder now will we get a radar altitude beep at 200 feet. We should get a ping. Nope, nothing. Interesting.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
You blaze, you devil! I nearly bit me tongue doing that. Easy now. Oh, my lights are shagged. Good man. Easy now. There's a touchdown zone. Hold the nose. Power to idle. And just bleed the speed. Touchdown. Beautiful. Keep it on center line. And a small bit of manual braking. Flaps coming in. Lovely hurdling. My first flight in 24 was a bit wonky. Nothing was set up correctly. Bravo wasn't observed. Used the thrust master with a shag throttle. Couldn't get it fully off. Successful flight. So Scott, make sure you grab, there's a file from Honeycomb. And it'll just, it puts in all your buttons and switches on that Bravo, man. It does everything. Right, we'll taxi back up this way. What was that landing rate? That felt lovely. 93. Jesus. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's called... What's it called? Where did they hide it? AFC Bridge, it's called. Right? AFC Bridge. Chris says, was everyone's bindings messed up today or just me? I think just you, dude. If you're on... What are they? Vietnamese cows, lads. Hang on a second. They're taking over the place. Oh, look, they're underway. Ah, brilliant. Move. An old Vietnamese beef burger. I'm just saying now, you know. Get off the runway, you devil. We're cow herding. Up the yard. Go on. Yup. You devil, you. It's only for the lights in the Bravo. The sim should detect the unit itself automatically. Ah, okay. Holy cow, right? Anyway, Chris, you can actually download or save all those key bindings. You can. They're saved locally. So if the cloud does decide to delete them, there's Devilfly. You could have seen Devilfly. You can get them back. Switch over to speakers, and the first thing Mrs. McTavish hears is Vietnamese cows. Brilliant. I love the King RC90. Yeah, it's really nice. You actually move out of the way. Oh, you can herd animals in this. Kondo was doing it there before in choppers. It was awesome. Right, lads. Second leg. It is direct to... Quick look here in Navigraph. Direct to 57 nautical miles, a heading of 117 degrees over the VVCI. And this is where our flight will stop. Then we ramble out to a brand new custom-made airport thanks to Jeppesen. And we're going to do our race from there. Right. Not too flash for takeoff. Everything's looking good. Let's go heading mode. Runway heading. Easy now. Reset your baro and your directional indicator. Let's go flying. Power coming in. Up the yard. Takeoff power set. Speed live. It doesn't matter, Muse. Doesn't matter. It just means you're ready for the race. 80 knots. 90. Oopsie daisy. That was sporty. Gear up. Tap the brakes.
Oh, Jesus.
110 knots. Still accelerating. It will be fast. Yeah. Flaps in. Get ourselves trimmed out here as best we can. Want to maintain this climb. Okay, autopilot. Let's be having you. Heading. Watch the rate of climb. Looking good. We'll go 2,000 feet on this one. Looks like we know one thing Edson has been up to. Nice video on the chase camera. What? Phoenix, have a great day. Alright, let's hold 2,000. Manifold pressure coming back. Hold. RPM. Hold. Alright, we're good. Now we just cruise along, lads. Now we just cruise along. Chase plane might actually be coming to flights 24 or 2020. Where did we see that, lads? Do we have information?
Alright, has any more thought been...
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. You gotta love Edson, man. Check this out. Are we watching?
Alright, has any more thought been given to releasing the camera API? A lot of the community would like Chaseplane but cannot get it because you can't release the API to them.
Hi, Edson.
Hi, Jorg. Our award-winning, fully customizable camera system is now ready.
Ooh. This is huge news. 2020 only. Now let's see. But Chaseplane worked with any aircraft. Coming soon. Interesting. So they didn't show the 24 logo, but maybe they don't have to. What do we think on that? Chaseplane? It's been badly missed, hasn't it? Badly missed. We need flow. Oh, we badly need flow. It's not even funny. We so need flow. They've been doing great work since giving up the music. The old level 42, right? Any news on the 350 Murph? Yeah, Dan, negative. Yeah, miss flow. Like, I badly need flow.
Oh, Jesus.
Badly need flow. But sure, listen, well, soon, lad, soon. He's still in, but isn't he away at the moment? I'll talk to him, Scott. We'll see if we can get him on for the chat. Right, let me see. Right, who's still flying? Another count coming up, lads. So, if you're still flying along, Xbox pilots press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. Join FS pilots, press 3. And if you're here now excited as an absolute madman, because we know that there's things coming to the sim, will you press number 3? Jesus. Don't forget, lads, if you are watching on YouTube, do be sure to hit the little like button. Helps the channel out something fierce. And maybe drop a now, subscribe. And hit the bell so you know when we're next live. It'll be tomorrow. Same time, Same place. Doing kind of the same thing. We like to keep things original and frequent and the same. Are air spawns available? Yes, Dougal, they are. 23 in the PC, 3 on console, 15 using JoinFS. What? We got 15 on JoinFS? Keen Lafford is here, by the way. How are you, Keen? You absolute devil, you. Have we got that many on JoinFS? Is that right? Or did I read that completely wrong? Aircraft. No, that's not right. 25 in the PC, 9 on JoinFS, 3 on console. Wait now, lads. Why do I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 on... Ooh, refresh. Right. It's a rare bird airlock. Brilliant. Right, but the main thing is we're flying and we're heading to that place. You know, are we going the right way? No, we're not. Plane? We need to have a serious conversation here. Nav mode. Stupid thing. Turning that heading there fairly lively now. That's all shagged. Enter. Right turn. Come on, plane, you can do it. Why aren't you doing a plane? Okay, now she's upset. Stupid thing. So, V-lock is the bottom one, but that's completely shagged. Turn us over there. Turn us to the right plane. Bloody hell. Yeah, and let's see what this does. It's grand. I'm not here 5 minutes and I'm confused. Totally fine. He said 3 twice. Wait, what? Man, I love the Asobo passive aircraft, generic piston, 1 engine. Oh yeah, iconic. Is that toggle switch you flip, Murph? Left of the tree, flip it down. Left of the tree, flip... Huh? Who? This? Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah, right now. Yes. Yes. That is how it should be. Right, he's thinking about it. That's the main thing, lads. She's thinking about it. But I need to turn right, not left. What the f... It's right, we need to go. I can't hold a candle to the passive aircraft generic piston 2 engine in my book. Yep. Fantastic, lads. Right, we're getting through it. Oh, look, they retracted themselves. 2,000 feet. Everything's behaving itself. She's quite efficient on the fuel, I have to say. Still have plenty of oxygen. We're doing alright. We will be there in 10 minutes and then it's time for a race. You're in heading mode on the panel. Yeah. What'll nav mode do though? Nothing, says you, look. Hang on. Nav 1. So we need to be heading that way. Get her on nav.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Can I get a refund?
There's no refunds, shag off, and I'm terribly confused. But it's grand, keep flying straight. All will be well in the realm. Yeah. We've made a phone call, we rang ahead and we said, listen, things don't appear as they say. All the bugs in my window, look. Jesus. I suppose Greta will be on about those.
Give yourself to the dark side.
Sounded just like Greta. Why am I in OBS mode? Because it wasn't showing me the friggin' magenta line. Ah, it's all shagged. It's grand. It's totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Hayden! Good to see you, Hayden. Matt is here. Welcome in, Matt. Has Jep got an IKO for the scenery? Yes. Whew, what is it?
Hello there.
What is it, you ask? Hang on, we'll find it. Jesus, all the planes with us, lads. Look at the cut of that. There's a swarm of fireflies. Now, will it actually show VVTTM? That's where we're to head. But we're just going to load up and start there. Victor, Victor, Tango, Tango, Mike. Ozymandias, welcome in. Yeah, Greta was on to you about the Vulcan. Brilliant. Brilliant. Now, let's see what we're doing. Naughty Gnome, I believe it's shagged. Although... Now let's see what she does. Nav mode has acquired. Ah, brilliant. You need an amphibian, not just floats. Correct. Well, ideally an amphibian, yes. Lord Gracious, good to see you. Thank you, Naughty Gnome. You freaking genius, man. Right.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Video removed already. Ah, Jesus, did the Murph push a button? What video? Whose video got removed? Poggy says I can't have the scenery. You can. Lord Gracious, you're looking well. Lads, if you want the scenery, go over to our Discord. Right? When you get into Discord, !Discord, ramble over to Discord, go into the announcements, yeah, and you'll find the link to the scenery. It's right there for all to see. And this, friends, is what we're going to be doing in a jiffy. You ready now? I'll show you this a few times now. You know what I'm like, right? Wait, why isn't that working? Turn that down there now. Turn it down. Let's play this. Yes. It's all going to be happening now in a few minutes, lads. Yeah, it should be on the website, Gibbo. It should. But I'm a muppet. And it was lastminute.com. And I was like, hey, let's put it on Discord. And maybe some people come over to Discord. It didn't happen. It didn't work. I thought I was being so feckin' smart. And it backfired. Balls. But it's grand. I mean, I've gotten over it. Up until the point where, you know, I haven't. Oh, Jesus. I've been there. Southeast Asian server. Yeah. Heisenberg, thank you very much. We're going to be doing more on that later on this year. Best laid plans and all that. Admiral's Disaster Lounge. You see, yes. It's grand. I had a cunning plan. Yes, we'll get loads of new people on Discord. Seven people come in. See what happens when I try to be smart? It just doesn't work. It backfires tremendously, you know. The Magnificent Seven, indeed, yes. Fantastic. That is absolutely gorgeous. Wombat changed his outfit for the occasion. Great to see. I'm going for this Seastar. Yeah. You need a two-tone app. We ain't got time for Discord. Discord is where it's at.
May I present my cunning plan?
Baldric, brilliant. Just noticed all the green multiplayer aircraft on my world map are all travelling backwards. That's definitely us, though. That's definitely us. Yes. That is how it should be. Oh. It'll be alright, lads. Don't worry about it. We are 8 miles out. What's our runway for this one, lads? VVCI runway 07. Over to the right hand side. Over there now, Betsy. Here we go. Beautiful. Man, I'm really enjoying this plane. It's a beaut. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here, lads. So I bring that power back. Autopilot off. Landing lights. There be our runway. Alright, get that speed out of there. Easy. Prop full. Where do we place the downloaded scenery? Just throw it into your community folder. Admiral's Disaster Lounge, exclamation point Discord, my guy. Exclamation point Discord. Alright, speed 160. Lower the legs. Alright. Runway 07. We're in the white arc. Not to flaps. Okay. Mixture rich, prop full, gear down, 3 greens. Tailrotor says the NVIDIA DLSS 4 install is scary. It's fairly straightforward. I gotta say, man, it's friggin' excellent. Huge upgrade to the sim. It runs better. It looks so much sharper. Alright, speed 120. Easy now. Man, look at that massive engine out there. You gotta love twins. Easy. A bit lively on the speed. Wait now, have we got 2 runways here again? Or there's one a taxiway? Bother. One doesn't look like a runway. We're going for the smaller one. Don't fall for the fake one on the right. It's only in the photogrammetry. Thank you, Night Zeb. Keep to the left, lads. Heisenberg, no. Not for the 3 Series cards, I don't think. Looks like they're expanding the runway here, so. This is the last leg after the landing. It is, I'm sinning. Twins, Basil, twins. We're going to be doing the race after this one, lads. I gotta say, I've really enjoyed this this revisit to Vietnam. It's been 4 years since we last flew here. Have you enjoyed it, lads? No, Murphy was shy. Listen, right, I mean, you know, I'll add a new suggestion box. Send it to couldn't give a continental. Oh, Jesus, me joy. Oh, everything's moving. I know. We have a technical issue in the cockpit. Balls. Me throttle is moving. Hang on. Oh, Jesus, we need to fix this. Aviate. Navigate. Exfoliate. Wait, what? Easy now, Jemima. Yes. Jesus, I should have went with more flap. Easy. Easy. We're doing 100 knots. Come on, get down, you devil. Touchdown. Right. Why did that move, this stupid thing? Don't panic now, lads. All is well. Oh, Jesus. Right, put you back where you're supposed. Why did this all move? Stupid thing moved, lads. Blue tack isn't the answer. Do you know what I need to do with this? I need to put, I'll need to put Velcro down. Yes, yes. Where's that one gone? Velcro will do the job here, lads. You know what I'm saying? Squeeze that in there now so it doesn't move again, right? Brilliant. 4 years since the last water boat race. Yeah, yeah. Fornax, no idea, man. Jeez, look at the cut of the airport here. Blue tack is the only answer until it isn't. Yeah. I don't want to use glue. I've been using Velcro stuff. And I'm going to have to do it here now. Well, not now, but like... I'll have to... At some point, I'll have to use the old Velcro, you know? Right, let's ramble in. I'm going to stop it here. All right. The brakes. Beautiful. All right, so we will say landing light, good luck to you. Anti-collision lights, avionics master switch off. To the engines. All right. Mags. Battery. And prop. Snap, crackle, and pop. Well, I gotta say, that was a beautiful flight, wasn't it? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Man, the 404, what an incredible airplane, isn't it? Gorgeous. Lads, that was awesome. Right. It is time to start to prepare for the race. Fun fact, your blue tack was an Irish invention. It was. Now, I wonder, was this going to work? Let's see. Seastar. Because I always get a bug when I change aircraft. This was the very first scenery that Jeppesen made. Right? There you go. Like, that's amazing. Amazing. Right, I'm going for the rescue version of this machine. That's weird. Why did the plane immediately drop behind it? Anyway, we're going to start off here at a place, Jesus, over the Halong. And here we have a little airstrip. VVTTM. So just start on the sand, set your departure, change the location underneath to on the ground, shut. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, we're amphibian. And our time of day, well, it's late in the day. It's around 4 o'clock-ish. Live weather, that'll do. Now, I'm really hoping this works. I have some very fancy tape here, Kev. Heavy duty stick on Velcro. Velcro was an Irish invention as well. And if you think I'm wrong, you know, I don't really care. Let's see what happens here. I hope this works now and the camera isn't shagged. Oh, bonus. The camera's not shagged. Fantastic result. Okay, right. Jump out of this and let us prepare our machine for flight. And I'll talk to you of what we're going to do here, right? Chocks away. Can we open up this? No? Who made the Seastar? Was it Blue Mesh? How are you supposed to reach them? I wonder if that removes them. Oh, how are we supposed to get up there? Does anyone know how to get rid of... How do we get rid of those? Jemima? You have to click the top one. Oh, look, it worked. Because that made loads of sense. Yeah, Velcro. It used to be Velcro O'Brien. That's the one. Right, now. Brilliant. Let me explain to you what it is we're going to be doing. As we, well, I'll show you. So, what needs to happen? At no stage are you allowed to get airborne. We must ramble ourselves into the water and hold position at the flags. Don't go past the flags, right? Now, when we get ready to go, we go like the absolute clappers. And our destination, well, I'll show you. Without cheating. We need to get ourselves to here. This is the pub inside Halong Bay. This is the destination, right? It's going to be freaking carnage. When we bring up the time of day so we can actually see what's going on in there. There you go. Right. This is the location where we need to go, right? Now you need to be careful. Perhaps the way you go is the right way, or perhaps it's booby-trapped. You need to stop at this sign. So you need to bring your machine all the way up until you stop at this sign. That is the finish mark, right? Then we've included a lavatory. Dan does a bar with Fanula and Bartholomew with pizza and pineapple. Brilliant. And you can check out some of the local scenes, including it's not the Stig, it's his invisible cousin. Wait, what? Why is that loading? Oh, there he is. Jesus. Some say he's been standing there in that exact spot for 4 years. And that those clothes have turned him into a 2D specimen. For all we know, he's the paper Stig. Brilliant. Now, lads, you got to be careful in here, because you will see these waters are extremely dangerous. A Renault Clio got it. He sank and died. Poor El Divil, God love him. And there are also logs in abundance. Floating booby traps. Right? So, friends, it's rather simple. Allow the boats, they're your visual guide. You're going to see where the boats are, right? So you navigate in between the boats, all right? It's over here is where the start-finish line, well, the start line is. Where's Croggy going? It's over here. The starting point are these flags. Don't go past the flags. You'll be instantly disqualified, right? Kev. The rules are simple. Do not take off at all. You are not to take off at all. So our racers are now moving to... Look at them. They're just wading in there now, lads. They're just hopping in there now. It is absolutely brilliant. Everyone on the beach, run to your plane and go. We could have done that either. We can still do that. Right, lads. Everyone out of the water. Ah, Jesus. Look at Rafa brought. You think you're being smart? That's not going to fit in the gap. Right, lads, everyone back to the beach. This is important, because Erlock just had a better idea. Right, now. So you can prepare your aircraft. Oh, Jesus. You can prepare your air... Why didn't that work? Right. You can prepare your aircraft for movement, right? You have to get outside. Come along, back onto the beach, get out of the water quick. And everyone get your airplane up to where I am. Otherwise, I'm giving myself a very, disadvantage. There's a shark, yeah. Shark watch. We need the Baywatch music or something. Come along now, come along. Everyone out of the pool. That's the job right there.
Oh, Jesus.
Just waiting for the lads. Looking good, lads, looking good. Rally on me. Rally on me. Jesus, Muse fan, for once it's actually showing you an accurate Muse fan attire. A black t-shirt and jeans. Brilliant. Rally to me. Your uniform. You're going to need a bigger boat. This is going to be ridiculous. It's already carnage. Jesus. Ah, Jesus. Thanks, Daddy Plum. Now you need to shut down your aircraft, lads. Aircraft can't be running. Aeroplanes must be fully shut down before we start. Jesus, all the dust being kicked up. Turn off your plane. You're getting muck and dirt all over the house. When you're ready, your airplane is shut down and you're in this location, take a knee. Then we'll know who's ready. Idrak, yes, we're on the Southeast Asian server. So if your aircraft is shut down and you're ready to rock and you're over here, come on over here and take a knee. Then we'll know who's ready, right? This is going to be ridiculous. Now the race, you need to get into the plane, get up to where the start finish line is, and then absolutely boot it. But you can't take off. If you take off, you go back to the start, right? There's more coming. Brilliant. Nothing to be worried about at all. I can't get me plane near you. There's trees in my world. Uh-oh. So when you're ready, take a knee. This is going to be ridiculous. This scenery, lads, is all created by Jefferson, the legend. Wild Titan, come on, we'll wait for you. Can you turn off the dust? No, you need to turn off your planes, lads. Your engines can't be running. Mr. Dan, turn off that shagging thing. You're getting dust everywhere. Who left that plane on? Whose plane is that? Muse, you're leaving your engines on. For God's sake, Muse, you can bring you nowhere. Turn off that plane quick. Muse, your plane, get up there and start it quick. Jesus. Ryan, you're the same. Turn off that plane. Right, we're looking good. Here comes Flying Teapot, look. There's Toto. There's Rob. Where's Muse gone? Muse! Medtech, turn off your plane. Quick, lads. There's Wombat. Jesus, the baseball cap is backwards for aerodynamic purposes. Yeah. This is ridiculous. It's like herding cats. Retriever Neil is just, well, you know. Where's Muse fan? Muse, you're not listening, man. There he goes. Turn off your plane. Oh, it's off. Good man. Ryan. Here's Ryan. Get over there and turn off your plane. Look, you've left the engines on. I'm gonna turn off my second plane. No, turn it off. Yeah. I turned it off. The props are still running. Uh-oh. Ryan, get over there and turn off that plane. And US Air Force MedTech. Jesus. Look at the cut of the place. Whose plane is that running? Right. Right, lads. Are we all ready now? Everyone hunker down so I know you're ready. Turn off your plane. Where's Muse? Brilliant. Kneel down. Then we know you're ready. And if you tell me you don't know how to kneel down, Google it quick. Oh, Jesus. No, stay kneel down. I forgot where to park me. Oh, brilliant. Here comes Schutz. Over the hill, far away. Come on, Schutz. We're waiting on you. Angel 1-5. Kneel down if you're ready. Vulcan, you're the same. Easy now. Where's Angel 1-5 going? Come back. They're sorting AJ. There's a good crew of us here now, lads, isn't there? What does this look like on the map? It doesn't... Where's my mouse gone? Balls. It doesn't show people, look. It just... it just shows planes. Blatant abandonment of aircraft. Right, are we all ready then? No, we're not. Angel 1-5. Soaring AJ. Kneel down when you're ready, lads. Gabe, we're waiting on Gabe. Hurry up. Hurry up. Ah, yeah. Bombat, I like the hat. Yep. When we go to Flight Sim Weekend, and when we go to Flight Sim Expo, I want to see the international greeting from flight simmers. We don't wave anymore. You literally take a knee and stand up again, but do it quickly. Hello, hello. Gabe, we're waiting on you. Tell us when you're ready. Now here's the thing. When I say go, you have to spin around on the spot 3 times to your left. Right? When I say, I go 3, 2, 1, go, you stand up, you have to turn around on the spot 3 times and then go for your plane. Right? Right.
Oh, Jesus.
Good man, Ryan. After joining us there now, good man, Ryan, huh? What, yeah, right, funny man below the wire, huh? Where's Gabe? Come on, Gabe, will you? We'll need to figure out a different salute for the old guys. We won't get back up. Gabe is here, right. Is everyone ready now? So remember, lads, on the count of 3, we'll all stand up, turn around on the spot 3 times.
You haven't a clue what you're doing.
Shut up, you. We'll turn around on the spot 3 times, run to your plane. Right? Right. You sure now? That's a drum roll, you muppet. Right. Visualize, can't see anyone, it's totally fine. How do you even start this plane? I didn't turn on me plane, it's going to be cold and dark. How do you fly the Seastar? Right, lads, are we ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Open at them, open at them. Open at them, get up. Turn around 3 times. Right, quick, go to your airplanes. Mother of Jesus. Right. Get into your plane. Does anyone know? Mother of Jesus. Battery, yes. Yes, that's important. Generator, emergency battery. Turn them all on. Turn the whole shagging lot on. Right, brilliant. Bleeds. No, don't need the bleeds. Engines. Mixture. Prop. Yes. No, how'd you turn it on? Where's the starter switches? They're wipers. Turn on all the lights. They're important. Display brightness. They're important. Emergency lights. Arm them. Yeah, yes. Panel lights. All the lights. Right, how do we start this machine now? Does anyone know? Fuel, yes. Fuel, engine, start. Do we have spinach? We spinach. This is brilliant. There are people still waiting here. Oh look, the lads are already gone. Jesus. Right. Off the brakes. Power. Power. Low idle. All right, Betsy. We're going into the water. Brilliant. Stupid place to put a friggin' tablet. Right. We need to go into water mode. Where's water mode? Ooh. Sea mode. Sea mode. The gear is down. No, wait, the gear is up. Oh, God, there's a plane on me back. Right. Sea mode engaged. Right, lads, we're on the way. Mother of Jesus. Keep the flaps. Easy now. Have the clue what's... Oh, look at your speed, Murphy. Don't. You're going to take off. Jesus, will you go handy? Easy now. Ah, no, come back here, you. What? Who's doing that? We're ahead of some, but not much. Ah, Jesus, we're going to be in trouble here. There's Daddy Plump. Such a name. Are we going the right way? Don't take off.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
What's sea mode? I haven't a clue. Ah, Jesus. Quaggy, you're airborne. Quaggy, you're in the sky. I think we need to keep right here. Jesus is right. Who's in charge? One that's miles ahead. Who's behind us? Look. Daddy Plump is catching us. Flying teapot. He's stuck on the beach. Onks is there. There's Vulcan. Oh, Jesus. Where am I going? Go this way. Yes. Quaggy's gone out to sea, lads. Easy now. Don't take off, Murphy. Easy. It's going to be neck or neck here. Myself and Onks. Jesus. Where's the entry? Oh, watch your speed, man. 54 knots. Go handy, will you? Slow it down. Flaps up. Let's lift. Oh, you never thought of that. Right, flaps up. Yes. Nose down. Oh, chase the speed. The speed. There's Rogers RC. Ah, brilliant. You're going to be dead last. Don't mind. Rogers is going completely the wrong way. Say nothing. It's all totally grand. One man. What's going to happen here? Who's nearby? Oh, Jesus, there's Flying Teapot. He's back in the race. Vulcan's behind us. You're going the wrong way. Jesus. There goes Rogers. There's Onks. What's going on over there, lads? Jesus. Oh, hang on. Easy now. Watch your speed, you muppet. Easy. Oh, the feckin' logs, look. Ah, Jesus. We're going to hit the caves. Turn. Turn. Oh, Jesus. Turn it, will you? Turn. Yes. Coming around the corner like an absolute muppet. There it was. Now we need to stop exactly at the... Oh, Jesus. Back her up. Back her up. Reverse. Reverse. No, I can't birth. Get out of beta. Get out of beta. Yes. No. Yes. No. Turn. Jesus, flying teapot. Ah, no, I've done that all wrong. I'm going to crash. Oh, oof. Ah, Jesus, we're going backwards. Get into the plane. Right, up here now, look. Ah, Jesus. Reverse. I'm at hitting the boat. Ah. Oh, we're inside things. Oh, Jesus. Get out of the plane. Get out of the plane. Abandon the ship.
Look at this big eater.
Bloody hell. There. Why won't you run? We're walking on water. What in the... This scenery is pretend. Right. Well, Muse fan changes clothes. That's how long he's been feckin' waiting nearly a time to change his costume. Brilliant. Who has a... Here comes Vulcan. The winner gets a round in. The plane just ran... What in the name of Jay? What's going on here? This plane's having some sort of a... I wonder what he's having. Toto's at the bar, look. Jesus, we just got run over. Who's left? Look out. Well, we can see who attended Mass anyway last Sunday. We're all able to stand in water. This is brilliant. Oh, Jesus. Did anyone not make it? Jesus, me plane is buried underneath a rock, look. Naughty Gnome has become one with the rock. Brilliant. Right. How did you manage to... Don't be sneaking away like that, Nightsep. We've all seen you. We've all seen it now. Well, this is incredible carnage. Why am I disqualified? What did I do? I would say great success. What the name of... Zookeeper! Those planes, they're fighting each other. Right. There's Muse fan trying to sneak into the bar. Sorry, Kev. You're under the floorboards. We can't serve you. Black Eyes Gabe is here. You made it in, Gabe. With your wheels down and everything. Brilliant. There's Wombat. There was Wombat. Ah, brilliant. A bit of crack. Passed right in front of the bar. Oh, is the DJ spinning pineapple pizza? Probably. Probably. Well, that was a hot minute. Who won it? Was it Muse? Who was the first in, lads? Ooh. I gather it was Muse. That's deadly, isn't it? His name is John Cena. It was Muse. I ran up just after you. So Muse fan is the winner. We have declared Muse the winner. Your plane is drifting away. All our planes are drifting away. Brilliant. The absolute mess. It's a bit of crack though, isn't it? 'Tis a bit of crack. Along with her sanity. Ascari was calling me James May before I started the race. Captain Slow wins the race. Brilliant. Right, so Muse Fan is declared the winner. Last one in buys the drinks. Jeez. Right, well on that terrible bombshell, Muse Fan being the winner. Guys, I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed. A massive shout out to Jeppesen 2001 for creating this bit of scenery for us. It was the very first bit of scenery he made. And what a 4 years. 4 years. Crazy, right? I've really enjoyed this series. It's great to go back and see what it's like in Flight Sim 2024. And we can all agree. I mean, every week the scenery has been absolutely spectacular here. I've really, really enjoyed it. So our next Monday night series, that's going to start in 2 weeks. And I still have some planning and work to do in it. But we've quite a good bit of content left to go this year. We will be doing the ATC stuff for the FAA. That'll be done prior to Flight Sim Expo, just to give you an idea on some dates. But the next series, it's another Discovery series. So we'll be starting that, as I say, in about 2 weeks' time. Again, probably a mix of aircraft and some different bits and bobs. We also have the Bremen coming up soon. So, yeah. Like the video before you leave. Oh yeah, if you're on YouTube, lads, would very much appreciate it. A little like. It does help out the channel. It's the algorithm and all this stuff, you know. But yeah, I've no preview videos to show you for the next one. But Antarctic series, right? We're going to the Antarctica, and we're going to be. It's at night time. Yeah, it's going to be at night time. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So there'll be another. I'll put out a trailer probably next week of our next Monday night adventure. It's a Discovery series only because the sim is so new, you know. The sights and scenery of RD. Right, that's the shot. That's the shot. But guys, I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed for not only just flying along and keeping us company tonight, but especially over the last 5 weeks. This our first Monday night kind of series for Flight Sim 2024, and well, we got to. Was it for? No, it wasn't. It was our second. This is our second Monday night series in Flight Sim 2024. Jesus, lads, time is flying, isn't it? So yeah, we'll be doing more very, 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 very soon. Tomorrow night we have Aero Hall. We're going to be driving in Euro Truck Sim first. Then we're taking a flight in the 737 MAX. Wednesday night we have the news, and then on Friday night a group flight with thanks to MDA 009. We're going to be flying in Australia. That's what the layout is so far, and yeah, there'll be streams over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday as well. So thank you all so very much. The support tonight, lads, absolutely incredible. Thank you all so very, very much indeed. All the gifted subs, all the likes on the videos. For all the new folks who've rambled in, you're very welcome aboard, and anyone who's new over on our Discord, well, you're very welcome in as well. Is it the Romans? Gibbo, yeah, Gibbo loves the Romans. We'll have some Roman stuff very soon, but it won't be a Monday night special or a Monday night series. I'm trying to get the numbers right. I think the next series I think it's 7 episodes. I think it's 7 weeks. But we'll see what the crack is. Anyway, lads, until tomorrow at 2000 Zulu time, thank you all so very, very much for flying along. Thanks for keeping me company. Massive shout out to Jeppesen 2001 for creating this for us for free. And, well, everyone have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
I was just about to score.
Gibbo Ireland, you have been beaten 13-2. Wait now, did I score more goals in this game than you did in the last 2 combined?
No, but see, the thing.
Hold down, lads. Hang on. Jesus, get the ball off him. Why is he in? Don't let him do that. Don't.
Oh, did you see that? Take it out of that, Murph. You know, I should retire right now, I think.
Ready for this to go? I'm a little teapot, short
Dreamy, sleepy,
and
nighty,
stout.
snoozy, snooze.
Here is me handle, and here is me spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. Ah, Jesus!
Oh, stop.
You see, fans, is Mike Roch in the chat? My crotch? That's brilliant. Hey everybody, is there a my crotch here? Is my crotch here? I rarely use this word